Hello everybody, it's Melancholy Rhyme here. It looks like we have many new members on the server that have never played Granado Espada at all, so I've decided to make a guide for basic controls and information. When we create an account, we come to this window, we choose a name, we create character, which is Scout, Fighter, and then we can choose whatever. Let's say a Musketeer. We choose them. I will change their location. Let's say a Fighter is going to be my first team member, Musketeer will be my second, and a Scout will be my third. You can check the equipment items by clicking Check Equipment. Now we choose Save Point. Later on, last point will be also available. So we first log into the game and we arrive at this place. It's called a new beginning. This is your first quest. You can access this window by clicking Alt and A. This is a scenario and different kinds of quest. This one is relevant for us today. This is the event one and this is the scenario. Now we have an achievements. Just click this. You get freebie stuff. Again, you have freebie stuff. We receive everything. This is a family attribute page. Here you get permanent buffs. You can access this by clicking Ctrl T. And for a beginning, all you need to do, first thing first, is come to the power and choose the HP drain. That will make us absorb HP when we hit a monster in the game. We save this and then you progress by choosing the attack options. Not depend the attack, and we take monster damage. There's many options. You just go through and see. If you choose your team main DPS be magic, you choose int. If you choose your main DPS as a ranger, you choose dex. If your main DPS is stab melee, and then you have a summoner, the secret is magic is the highest DPS. Sometimes you will need a melee, and sometimes you will need ranged, but we will focus on the magic. And these are additional points. You don't need to focus on this right now. How we access our inventory is we hold Alt and click V. You have your inventory here, equipment. When you will have equipment, you have all this. You just double click them and open them up. This is the enhanced tactics. It goes for a scout, but this scout on this server has already tanks. This one is a mandatory buff stance. You will have to have this on every team you will choose in the future. Now, how do we access our equipment on a character? Either you click Alt and E, and then first character is F1, second is F2, third is F3, or you click here. This one you access to the stances your character can use. Now, you have to understand, there is a pre-veteran stance, which is the weakest. And then you have an expert, which is the better one. Then you have locked stances that you will have to buy a stance book and unlock it. So choose wisely. This one is a veteran. You need to skip the pre-veteran and the veteran ones. You don't need them. You have to choose the expert ones. Now look here, you have stats on each character, right? Whenever you promote your character, I will show you later on how to promote them. You will have 10 points to add to the stat. Usually the rule of thumb is the melee characters upgrade star, ranged characters upgrade dex, and int characters, I don't have this. This one is scout. Scout, you later upgrade agility. You can hover with mouse and it will explain you what each stat does, yes? Agility gives you attack speed, evasion, and block, which is good for tank. And a scout in our team will work as a off tank, let's say. Not really off tank, he cannot really lure monsters, but we don't want a scout to die, so we use either an agility or an HP. And these are your armor slots, weapon slots. Some characters use 2 weapons, some characters use 1. So you arrive here. You have 3 NPC here. Maria, you have returnee player, unlock all quests. Just click on everything possible, yes? It will tell you what you need to do. You didn't complete this quest or achievement. This will give you an idea what you need to complete. And for every quest and achievement you complete, you will get rewards. So this is our first quest. Just go through this. These ones called medal. You access to medal by hovering with mouse here, and then you choose a medal. Or it says shortcut, Ctrl L. Double click on it and it will equip the medal. This medal is temporary. It says 29 days. After 30 days, the medal will disappear and you will be able to purchase again 3 additional medals. Now we have freebies again, and this is the minimap. You hit Alt Z. We will have to go outside. This is your quest. Alt A, you access the quest. Here you see events. Now on the quest, you see the V, right? You click minimum and it will automatically move you to the location. If we want to get the reward, we will have to complete the Rebel Dogs scenario. This is the Sir Lyndon. We talk to him and he tell you what to do, where to go. You see? Again, we click on this and it will just automatically send us there. Meanwhile, I will explain what this thing means. You access it by clicking Alt and F3. This is just shortcut teleports for the entire map of each zone of each city. Usually you always see this in a city, and when you click it, it will teleport you to a location. This is our first quest. We will finish it and I will explain the rest of the Alt F3. Now here, when you click a spacebar, it enters skip mode, which is auto attack, an inbuilt auto attack. Now when we click and hold Ctrl and we click left mouse and somewhere on the floor, it will enter the assault mode, which means it will fight any enemy it sees on its path until it reaches this arrow. These shortcuts just make your gameplay easier. Now, when you hold Ctrl, Shift and left mouse, it will pick up items dropped on the floor. We have a pet system that picks automatically stuff from the floor, but sometimes the pet is not fast enough, so you have this option to help your pet. Use characters to pick up the loot. This is the boss we need to kill, and we're done in this quest. We don't have a pet yet. You see, weapon raised, mission accomplished. So I suggest proceeding with the quests, especially the scenario quests. You can skip a select quest. You can make a recruit quest, recruit a character. These are repeat quests. You can skip this for now. You need to focus on an event and scenario. You need to gear up and upgrade and promote your characters to the highest level possible, which is a Grandmaster. I will explain this later. Now we hit Alt F3 and you see Officer Street. Officer Street is here. Market Street is here. Fountain is here. Gate of the Queen is here. We need to go here, so we click Officer Street. This sign means you have a quest. We need to talk to Sir Lyndon. Lots of centers. Now we have this quest and you have no idea where to go. It explains you where to go. You come to quest area and it will tell you how to access this or where to go. You have a big map, which is a world map. You hold Alt and click W. This is the Rebel Dogs, and you will see these flags and question marks. All these are quests. Now let's see. I want to get here. I click right click with the mouse and it says not possible to move because lack of vessel. What is vessel? You have your main currency, which is VIS, and you have a second currency. It doesn't mean less important. Sometimes vessel is more important than VIS. You see them here. This is a vessel shop. When you get vessel, you have all this stuff, a mist, you have a pet food for pet, you have a mercenary license. You don't need to worry about it right now. You have a pets here. Don't worry about these pets for now. These are characters you can just buy from the shop instead of going and recruiting them via quests. These items are for enchanting and enhancing your equipment. This is costumes. Don't worry about it for now. So you have a buy and you have a sell. When you get vessel, usually you get them as a sunstone, moonstone, and growth stone. You get to sell, and then you will see them here. Just click the amount you want to sell, and you will see the vessel you have here. We have 3 star set. We cannot use it for now. With a constellation token, you will need this in future. We get a Valorant weapon, you can skip it. 5 elements is the weapons you want to use. Greek Chroma collection card. And this one is a Royal collection card. What's the difference? A Royal card gives you more stats on a character, and it has an additional unlocked stance from here, from the locked ones. What we want, I personally think the Royal Warlock is the best one. She can get you through most of the newbie stuff, but again, you can choose whatever you want. For this tutorial, I will try a Musketeer. Now what we do, we want to switch our fighter with a Musketeer. Click Escape, go to Barracks. Click on a fighter with the left mouse, leave team. Click on Create, and you have a freebie characters here. These are default characters: Fighter, Wizard, Scout, Moose, Elementalist, and a Witch, and Neo. Everything else is the characters you get from quest or the characters you buy. Let's say we create this one. You have an XP bar here and your family level. The more family level you get, the more attribute points you get on your attribute tree. The more permanent buffs you can use on your family tree. So we want to get our Royal Musketeer here. You can change it to be a male, different faces, a female, different faces, create, and we go last point. Now we will see the difference. You will get several summon stones like this as a Royal Mask. This is the default mask, and this is the Royal Mask. See the difference. You will have 10 extra dex on this one, which is good for a Musketeer. And stance-wise, you don't have a side shot, which is a veteran stance. I think this is one of the good veteran stances, but we don't need it since we have an ancient bullet unlocked and a devil ranged and an ultimate punisher, which are the best. It's a grandmaster. It's also good. It's expert plus, and this is expert plus. Now, how do you use the stance? Each stance needs a type of a weapon. You see this below. You type rifle, bullet, steel bullets. Devil Ranger, type rifle, bullet, large caliber bullets. Ultimate Punisher, rifle/rifle, which means you need 2 rifles to use this stance. We have a Crescento. We take our 5-element weapon. Double click this store and we scroll down. Cannon, controller, crescent, crossbow, and we just search for a rifle. Large caliber rifles are not normal rifles. This is different character can use them. Pistol, spear, and rifle. We buy one. We buy this again. You have this kind of weapon. So let's say I cannot use this because we don't have enough levels. To have enough levels, we need a shiny crystal. Talk to this NPC Master Guardian. We hit character promotions. Again, character promotion. Yes, and thus you get an extra 10 points, which you'd use on decks. Now, you have to do this on each and individual character. And then we have our scout, which we want to take HP or agility, up to you. Now we are a veteran level 1 with 0 XP. We have token pioneer. Hold Ctrl and R, save this location. You will need this a lot because first you have this PC, which is a permanent event that gives you plus 10 weapons when you upgraded enough. Then you have daily missions here, and you have daily mission here. This is the event one. You have the Mystic Dragon. We talk the Mystic Dragon, and we get our first pet. This PC will probably disappear sometime. Use it while it lasts. You can use Pigling when there is no event of the Mystic Dragon. Talk to this NPC, pet hatching, drag this pet here, rename it Mystic Dragon, tier 1. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just used to the way I name my pets. So again, Pioneer Support token. We go to New Beginnings, hit Ctrl R, and you save this location also. Because you can summon your pet here. We don't have a food, but for demonstration, you summon your pet here, and then your pet summons event items. You see these confetti fireworks? They're summoning an item, a material called Dragon Scale, if I remember right. Don't worry about it for now. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we have more free stuff. Wings, we get wings. We get journals. Talk to Lucia, player support. Obtain a journal. All these are freebie stuff. 10 above, we get a free buff. We have a Pioneer shop. Maybe shiny crystal boxes will be actually right decision here because you don't have money right now and you will need the shiny crystals to progress your characters. Then we have an extra shop, which you can buy additional Pioneer medals here, 3 of them. Then you have an experimental weapons and experimental weapons 30 days. Just ignore this. Now what we have here is a quest shop. Sometimes you need a material for a quest, like a Catholic soup, and you don't know where to get the materials. First thing first, before you go asking people, come to this place and look if you have the materials you need in this shop. And if you don't find it here, you go and ask people how to get a quest material. And go on with spam enter here. You also have quest items. There's a shop. Bullets here, spinels. Also sometimes you need a certain monster, you can buy them here. Again, you have a supporter shop. Token Pioneer support. We don't need this stuff. What we do need here is a legend set. When you hover with the mouse, you see the gray and then you see the green. Each piece you equip on your character gives you additional buff. And you have death rate of 38. This is the best starter equipment you can get to boost your starting experience. So we have 2 musketeers, and the first thing always is you need to upgrade your weapons before armor. So what we need? We need 1, 2, 3 rifles. A musketeer uses coat. We take 2 musketeer coats and 1 leather armor for our scout. In future, you want to get Legion necklace, Legion gloves, Legion earring, Legion boots, and Legion belt. And what's great about Legion weapons, Legion equipment overall, is you can use it from level 1. Fish, see, I cannot use this one, but I can use this one. But you cannot upgrade this weapon. So we have a rifle here. Now we want to use a special stance, which is the Ultimate Punisher. So how do you equip the second weapon? Either you drag and drop it here, or you double click right mouse. Now, this scout doesn't have the ultimate Punisher, so we only need one rifle here. Then you see which stances you can use with one rifle. This one is expert. Although we are veteran, we already have that expert stance, so we use it. Cheat of the game server, which is good. I like the server because of the ease of use. Oh, we have a freebie agent. You see, each item I equip, we have left great places and more green, right? And the last one, that's it. We have 7 pieces and we have the maximum buff we get.